WandaVision gonna cross over with Doctor Strange and all that stuff, and there's already rumors of people coming back in these shows. So
since you mentioned WandaVision twice now, can we talk about it real quick?
Yeah, can we go get this out? Because it's in my system.
Let's talk about WandaVision now. We have other topics, so I need everybody to give their thoughts about WandaVision. First 2 episodes. Let's try to keep it light spoilers.
I'll go first.
It's only been 2 episodes though, so
okay. I'll go first. 2 things. One thing, I wish somebody would have told me I was watching Legion and I went and did critical activities before the show came on. I would have been more focused. Cause this TV show here had me tripped the hell out, bro. Like I put TV twice, looked at Ashley like, what are we watching? Is this Legend? What is this? This is the Legend, isn't it? They try to trick us and try to push Legend again. Nobody want to watch Legend no more.
The show is called Legion.
Legion, Legend, whatever it's called, confusing as hell.
Stop it. Help him.
Other than that, I feel like I hope it catch on sooner than Legion did, because I stopped watching that after the 4th episode.
Same.
And I feel like Wanda's going in the same direction. Yeah.
As a guy who stuck with Legion all the way, I watched both seasons and I love both seasons. I thought they were both great. I like those. I like these type of shows. I like type of shows where you kind of be lost, and then like after like the 3rd episode, you be like, oh, because already it's like little things where you can see like when they like the Strucker watch, the little commercials in the show. Like,
yeah, I see all those, and I watch other videos about what's happening in the background. And I like the premise of the show, like the whole backdrop of the old school vibe. I like that. Cause I used to watch it with my grandma. But the moments where you're like, okay, what's going on now? Which I'm not gonna say nothing about, but like y'all know the moment I'm talking about. I'm like, this is weird as hell. What are we watching?
Deontay?
I thought the whole show, the whole time I was watching it, I thought it was like a precept to the real show. Like I was like, when is the real show about to start? Like I'm watching it like, okay. And then when I seen the credits start coming up, and I seen it had like 7 minutes left, I started fast forwarding the credits to see like if it was like something at the end, but it wasn't.
Exactly.
Like, what the fuck is this? Like, why am I watching this? And then I don't know how I feel about the whole like I Love Lucy type shit going on. I don't know how I feel about that, but like if the next episode is like these last 2 episodes, I won't be commenting on WandaVision anymore.
I don't think they will be. I don't think they
Picks out.
You talk about like in black and we talk about like the I Love Lucy. Or
I'm talking about this whole little whatever the fuck they got going on. The whole vibe of the show.
The first 2 episodes, I love the cinematography. I love the characters. I like the little Easter eggs and all of that stuff. My thing is, y'all better come on. It's only like 8 episodes and like 22, 23, 24 minutes. Don't string me along don't give me filler for 2
the last episode.
Because even
the
last episode when that guy came and I was like, oh yeah, and then she did what she did. I'm like, okay, we can do this.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, what are we watching?
I love all the Easter eggs. I noticed all the Easter eggs, all that stuff. Even like the way they talk, I really like it because it was like you could tell something bigger is going on. But even with that, you need to let us know, like, there ain't no fighting. We ain't seeing no costumes. There's no, what's the conflict? Who's the villain? Who's the protagonist? Like, I need Marvel, I need more.
And maybe he's coming in.
If I don't see one laser forehead in the next episode, I'm throwing the show away.
Because we are talking about the 2 most powerful Avengers, quote unquote.
Right. And I'm looking at the show like me coming in like I guess like not knowing the Easter eggs and shit. I'm looking at the show like this is WandaVision. They talking weird. I know I'm thinking like she made this her own little world, but I can't really tell. I'm like, what in the why? Why is he going to work and typing on his computer and nobody noticing that he typing on the computer fast? Like, oh, it's weird, bro. It's weird.
But wait, you can't tell that the show don't have a certain charm. Like the jokes work.
Everything works.
To me,
jokes work. All that shit works.
I think the jokes was telling. I was thinking like maybe this is like a leading up to the real show, but it was the whole nother episode. Like if that was the real show, and I was like, man,
that's what I think.
It'd be cool if that was a short.
Should have been like the.
I thought it would be like a short. Yeah, I thought it was like
episode. Like even just to establish the world, establish what's going on, all the stuff, all that stuff. I would love it if it was like the first episode. I'm not even saying it gotta be like in game for the next episode, but I'm saying give us a little bit more of the story. Don't leave me in the dark when you just giving me 8 episodes in 30 minutes.
But that's what I'm saying. I think this show is it's gonna move faster now, especially. I think that's why they gave those first 2 episodes, because I don't think we're gonna get 2 episodes every week. I think they gave us those first 2 episodes, you know what I'm saying? So that way you can kind of see what the show premise is. But then I think now the show's gonna move a lot faster, being that there's only 8 episodes. So
what's the premise?
8 episodes, I don't see them stretching it out all the way to the end, you know, because it's so short.
The premise.
What's the premise?
Wanda and Vision living a happy life, and something else is amiss. Like there's somebody's pulling strings, or somebody's pulling strings, and they don't know they pulling strings.
He's supposed to be dead.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know that. I'm like, he's supposed to be dead.
Yeah,
he's supposed to be dead.
Yeah, clearly Wanda is up to something, but I don't think she understands what's going on, nor does Vision know what's going on. I don't think a lot of people know what's going on. And I think the people that are in the show, they're trying to figure out just like us, like, we saw what happened to old dude at the dinner table. Like
yo,
but they didn't even
stop it. Stop it. And like she was looking at Wanda. I was like,
yeah.
Yo, this show is about to be
to my girl from that 70s show. I love her.
She said,
yeah.
I was like, yo. But I also love how the show, like, you can see the actual, like, I guess, physical growth of the show. Like, when you go from the first episode to the second episode, like, the first episode, you see, I'm talking about, like, the way they do, like, the growth of Wanda's powers. Like, the first episode, you see, like, the actual house, there's not a lot in the house. You go outside, there's not a lot outside. Matter of fact, I don't think they do no, like, shots outside. They just go his job, and then they got the inside. But then you go to the second shot, there's more in the house. You see there's more in there's actually a whole neighborhood. There's a whole so it's like, I think every episode you're going to get more and more, because as Wanda is building this reality, it's going to, more and more stuff is going to start unfolding.
So now that I got to, I think, well, it might be a spoiler song, so I just wait till after it's over.
So what do it's the first 2 episodes. We got 6 left, I believe. What do y'all want from the show to get y'all in? Like from the future episodes, what are some things y'all want to see from the show that'll get y'all in more engaged?
A calendar.
A calendar. I was thinking like just more like structure, I guess. Like
because in my head I'm trying to think. It's just like it's just life after Spider-Man been exposed to. So it is like, I don't know what time frame it's supposed to really be. And like, my theory is, it's not a spoiler, it's my theory. I'm gonna think is because like, they never really said what's the main dilemma in phase 4. And the last thing we remember, they said that Black Widow was the end of phase 3, but we never got that. So I'm assuming that Spider-Man 2 was the end of phase 3. And well, for that end, he was exposed. And I'm thinking maybe they all got exposed. Maybe she's in jail or something like that, being tortured or being mind controlled, and it's all inside her head. So maybe if I get a calendar that might explain that, I guess, or a date, a real date, not like a date inside the little fancy world of hers. That'd be nice.
What about you, Javon?
I love it. I love everything about it.
What do you want to see in the future? Like, what do you want to see?
I don't draw it out too much. Like, I'm okay with it, like a slow ride, because I like that payoff of like every single episode really meaning something. And like when you go back and you watch when episode 8 comes and you go back and watch episode 1, you be like, oh, that line right there was just a throwaway line, but that was like, it was actually something really important. Like, I enjoy that. I don't want to like this whole season go by and they go season 2. That's when it's really gonna be like, nah, I need like
yeah. I need a little bit. To me, I would love to like clearly, and this is not no surprise, but Sword is a part of it. So I would love to see Sword more introduced and thought out, just like we seen Shield in the show and in the movies. So hopefully they give us a little bit more of that. I really want to see like powers. Like you got Monica Rambeau in there, you got Vision, you got Wanda. Like I need to see somebody doing some stuff, not just like Bewitched type stuff. I want to see some fighting. I want to see some shooting. I want to see at least
some four-head lasers.
At least like he went through the man and took it and helped him. That's it. That's all.
They didn't say nothing about that.
I don't think it's gonna be a very action-packed show. I don't think this show is gonna be like. If you want to see action-packed, I think you're gonna have to go to Falcon or something like that. But I don't think this show is gonna be action-packed. I think this show
like the Cold War.
I think it's gonna be more story-driven, more character-driven. I don't think you're gonna get a whole lot of action.
I need it. It's WandaVision, first Marvel series. Like
I think you're gonna get a lot of weird stuff. You're gonna get a lot of like stuff happening, but I don't think you're gonna get a lot of like people fighting.